Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Yesterday I recorded two sets of videos about some chemistry experiments that I had done. I had almost blown up our house a couple of times. There were times where I almost got sick from some of the things I was doing. My dad was so upset. He forbade me from majoring in chemistry when I was in college because I was accident prone. I got too excited about my experiments. Oh man, so instead of going to school for chemistry, I ended up teaching myself, so which made it all the more worse, right? In my opinion, had I just gone to school for chemistry, I probably wouldn't have been so ambitious with some of the experiments that I did, and then caused all sorts of injury and accidents, and it caused a lot of damage to our home. My mom was so upset at all the damage. We, my family recently sold the childhood home that I grew up in, and she had to spend a lot of money fixing all the damage from all the chemistry experiments I did, and it just gave her another upset. Got to remember, I also started my bismuth art career at this time, and now she's fixing up all the damage that I did when I was a kid. It just gave her another wave of upsets. But I had a lot of misconceptions, even though I was doing all of this stuff. I was in eighth grade when I had a misconception about how gold formed in the earth. I thought our oceans have a lot of things dissolved in them, right? And I thought when lightning strikes ocean water, and you get a large negative charge, metal ions dissolved in the ocean would be neutralized and form metal nuggets, right? And gold, being one of the most unreactive metals, would be the first to precipitate melt. So I thought gold was even though ocean water has a very dilute solution of gold, I thought that gold nuggets formed when a very high negative charge hit seawater. And so every time there would be a lightning strike, I would get excited about all the gold that could form. Now, I also thought that the reason that lightning had a smell to it was that if a positive charge were to strike salt water, it would form chlorine gas. I thought that was nature's way of cleaning up the environment, disinfecting the environment. When a positive charge would strike seawater, it would form chlorine gas. Now, around the same time, I was starting to eat healthier. I started to read food labels, and I learned about the dangers of sodium nitrate, which is sometimes added to bacon or hot dogs. And I thought the reason that nitrates were dangerous is that our stomachs contain hydrochloric acid, obviously. And when you add nitrate to it, it makes a solution of aqua regia, a mixture of hydrochloric and nitric acids, and it would dissolve a hole in your stomach. I never worked with aqua regia at this point in my life. I thought aqua regia could dissolve everything, right? It would dissolve glass, it would dissolve diamonds, it would dissolve every metal on the periodic table. Turns out it can't even dissolve every metal. I think iridium is immune to aqua regia. A few other, I think tantalum as well. Turns out it couldn't even dissolve everything, but I had a big fear of aqua regia. I also learned about the dangers of fluoride in toothpaste. I don't use fluoride. I thought if you accidentally, if you were using fluoride in some way, a toothpaste, and you accidentally got static electricity and you got an electric current to go through that fluoride, it would make fluorine gas. So you're brushing your teeth with a fluoride toothpaste, and you touch the toilet or the doorknob, and you get a static electric shock. I thought it would form a small amount of fluorine gas. It scared the crap out of me, and as you guys know, I love Mary Curry a lot. I thought the reason when she became widowed, I thought the reason she never remarried again was that she was working with polonium. Obviously, polonium being in the same group as sulfur, I thought her body just reeked of sulfur-like odors. Like she would walk in the door and it would instantly reek of rotten eggs. That was my theory on why she never remarried. And oh, another misconception about gold. I thought that I learned about radioactive decay. I thought with the right isotope, you could just have something decay into gold, and you could just have a rock made of something that decays into gold, and you would sit around. It would be like having a money printer. Well, I guess I do have some, tons of it actually, except that it prints really, really, really slowly. Right, takes 2 times 10 to the 19 years just to do that first step, and then God knows how long for the next couple of steps. Right. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.